the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that? A different look for Utah. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Schroeder. And it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Sanders. Harrison Barnes comes in for Looney. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Money subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green and Spates are in the post. Money out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That puts them in the lead. And it's 8 points for Gordon Hayward. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And that comes off the assist by Exum. And that's 10 points for Gordon Hayward.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Money. Burks covering. From deep three-point range. No good for Money.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Exum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Max checked in for Alec Burks. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Money. He's got 10. Picked by Varejao. The shot's good from Money.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jazz have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Mack. Rebounded by Money. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Exum kicks to Muhammad. They set the pick. Hayward dishes to Favors. Pass to Mack. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Utah. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Houston.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about some great numbers for Money. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Jazz trail by 4. While we've got a moment, let's set the... And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Clock at 4. Here's Burks. Green with the block. To the middle. Here's Iguodala, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Iguodala's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Favors with the screen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Money. And another 3 for Golden State. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Nato, he kicks it to Gobert, and he jams it with authority.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
There's the pass to Sanders. Golden State moving the ball around. The feed to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Here's Money. 18 points for him. The shot, no good. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Favors with the screen. Takes it from 10. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Favors has got 6 in the quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Passes to Money. Feeds it to Green. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Schroeder kicks to Gobert. They set the screen. Iguodala with the steal. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And now a 10-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. And Utah again with the bucket.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Money. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Favors. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
From deep. And the release was before the... Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Warriors leading by 9 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Money, he's in at point guard. Anderson Varejao out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Mack, no luck. Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Money. Nailed from three-point land. Money's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. The Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Exum kicks to Muhammad. Dishes it to Exum. Hayward outside. Favors with a screen on Barnes. Clock at 4. Muhammad. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 8 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Exum. Tight defense on him. Exum sets a screen for Hayward. He dishes it to Mack. Cannot hit. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Money. He kicks it to Varejao. Here's Money. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 13. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Favors with the screen. Out to the wing. Mack, the pass to Favors. That's good. Favors has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Alec Burks comes in for Mack. Then for the Warriors, Larry Sanders is checked in for Varejao. Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Money. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Hayward goes in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Thompson.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 12 points and 1 steal as well.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. Wow, and how huge has he been today, really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
He feeds it to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. Puts it up. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Burks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Burks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Exum with it. Now defended by Money. Gobert the screen. Iguodala against Hayward. Shot clock at 6. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Larry Sanders. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
It's been a good night for Sanders. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
Hayward against Iguodala. Hayward dishes to Gobert, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
No good for Money.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Favors sets the pick for Exum. There's the dish to Favors. The second effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gobert. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Money from deep three-point range. Shot is no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Another miss by Utah. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 33 points.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move.
Execution, fellas.
Supreme right there.
Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Smith. Shakes him.
What are you doing?
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Josh Smith. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within single digits. Here's Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Utah timeout.
Start it.
Nato. No good from outside. Here's Money. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and got to be ready to play.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, they shut out the noise and just play.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.